Nurses, what's the most shocking confession a patient has made right before they passed? I was working the night shift in the ICU when they brought him in. Heart attack. Massive one. He was maybe 70 years old, gray hair, wedding ring worn smooth from decades of wear. His name was Walter. No family with him. Just a phone number for his daughter that kept going to voicemail. I got him stable, hooked up to machines, made him comfortable. He knew he wasn't going to make it. You can always tell when they know. Around 2 a.m., he grabbed my hand. His grip was weak but desperate. I need to tell someone before I go. Please. I pulled up a chair, held his hand, told him I was listening. He started crying. This man I'd never met before, crying like his heart was breaking all over again. My daughter Emily hasn't spoken to me in 11 years. She thinks I abandoned her mother, that I'm a coward who ran away when things got hard. He coughed. The machines beeped faster. I almost told him to rest, but something in his eyes stopped me. Her mother, my wife Lisa, she got sick when Emily was 16. Cancer, stage 4. They gave her 6 months. I told him he didn't have to explain, that whatever happened, I'm sure his daughter would understand. But he shook his head. No, she won't, because I lied to everyone. The machines were going crazy now, his blood pressure dropping, but he kept talking, faster, like he was running out of time. Lisa didn't want treatment. She was terrified of chemotherapy, terrified of losing her hair, of being sick, of Emily seeing her like that. But Emily was just a kid. She begged her mom to fight, to try, to not give up. So Lisa agreed, for Emily's sake. He paused, struggling to breathe. I adjusted his oxygen, told him again that he could rest. The chemo was destroying her. Every day she got worse. The pain was unbearable. She'd cry when Emily left for school, beg me to make it stop. One night, Lisa grabbed my hand just like I'm grabbing yours now. She told me she couldn't do it anymore, that she wanted to go peacefully, on her own terms. She asked me to help her. My stomach dropped. I knew where this was going. I said no at first, told her we'd find another way, better pain management, hospice care, anything. But she said she'd been looking into it herself, had contacted someone, made arrangements. All she needed was for me to take Emily away for one weekend, to give her privacy, to let her go with dignity. The machines were screaming now. Walter's breathing was shallow, rapid. I took Emily camping that weekend, told her mom needed rest, that the doctor said no visitors. Emily was so excited, said it was the first time in months she'd seen me smile. We made s'mores, told ghost stories. She fell asleep in the tent talking about all the things she'd do with her mom when she got better. When we got home Sunday night, Lisa was gone. I told Emily I found her, that she'd passed peacefully in her sleep, that it was natural, expected. But Emily knew something was wrong. She was smart. She'd read about her mom's cancer, knew the timeline didn't make sense. She started asking questions. I kept lying, said the doctors were surprised, that sometimes it happens faster than expected. Then the police came. Someone had reported suspicious circumstances. They investigated, found evidence that Lisa had help ending her life. They questioned me for hours. I told them I didn't know anything, that I was camping with my daughter. Technically, it was true. I wasn't there when it happened, didn't know the details, couldn't have stopped it even if I'd wanted to. The case went nowhere, not enough evidence. They closed it, but Emily heard everything, every question the police asked, every lie I told. She looked at me different after that, like I was a stranger, a murderer. I tried to explain, tried to tell her that her mom was suffering, that it was what she wanted, that I did it because I loved her. Emily packed her bags the day she turned 18, told me she never wanted to see me again, that I killed her mother and robbed her of saying goodbye. I've called her every birthday, every Christmas, every Mother's Day. She never answers. Walter's breathing was getting worse. The doctor was rushing in, but he squeezed my hand one more time. I didn't kill my wife. I gave her the one thing she asked for, peace. But my daughter will hate me forever for it. Tell her, if you ever meet her, tell her I loved them both. Tell her I'd do it again. Tell her I'm sorry anyway. He died at 2:47 a.m. I found Emily's number in his phone 3 hours later. She answered on the first ring, voice shaking, like she'd been waiting for this call for 11 years. I told her everything her father said, every word. She was quiet for a long time. Then she said something that broke my heart. I know, I've always known. Mom left me a letter explaining everything. I found it 2 years after she died. I just couldn't forgive him for making me go camping while she said goodbye, for lying about it, for taking away my choice to be there. She hung up. Walter died thinking his daughter hated him. She died knowing he thought she didn't understand. Both of them carrying the same grief, neither one able to say it out loud. I went home that morning and called my own dad. Hadn't spoken to him in 5 years over something stupid I can't even remember now. He answered on the second ring. Some conversations can't wait until it's too late.